Welcome to operators. Under C fundamentals, operators. What are the operators that are supported by the C language? What is the use of those operators? How to use those operators? And then what is the precedency of operators? What is the associativity of the operators? And how these operators and operands are combined to form the expressions, and then how the expressions are evaluated. Those things we are going to discuss in this session. So operators are nothing but the symbols which represent the operation to be performed. For example, plus. Plus means addition. Plus means addition. So the operation to be performed is nothing but the addition. So operators act on operands, and each operator requires some number of operands. Some operators require only one operand, like unary operators. Some operators, generally, in most of the cases, some operators require two operands. Such operators are called as binary operators. The following are the different types of operators supported by the C language. What are they? Assignment operators, arithmetic operators, relational operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, conditional operators. Assignment operator in the sense that you assign a value to some variable. So equal to is the assignment operator in C language. So when you use the assignment operator, the value on the right hand side is assigned to the value on the left hand side. The value on the right hand side of equal to is assigned to value on the left hand side. On the right hand side you can have a value or expression, whereas on the left hand side you should have a valid identifier which is capable of storing that value. So that means, in simple terms, on the right hand side you will have a value, on the left hand side you will have a variable. So a equal to 10, that means the value of 10 is assigned to a equal to b, in the sense that the value that is present in b is assigned to a, variable a, like this also. So that means this expression is evaluated and the result is assigned to a. So these are the arithmetic operators that are supported by the C language. Plus, minus, star, slash. Slash gives the quotient, whereas percentage is also related to the division, but it gives the remainder, not the quotient. And then these two operators, special operators called as plus plus and minus minus, which are called as increment and decrement operators. This can be prefixed to the operand or postfixed to the operand. Prefix and postfix. Similar in the case with minus minus. So we'll see the examples also. So a equal to 5. If a equal to 5, I need not explain the simple arithmetic operators like addition, subtraction, etc. 5 plus 4 means 9. So addition is performed. We'll consider this plus plus, similarly the minus minus. So suppose a equal to 5, and if you write like this, c equal to plus plus of a. What is the value of a and what is the value of c after this expression? Plus plus of a is nothing but actually a equal to a plus 1. So here you can see you are prefixing plus plus, here you are postfixing plus plus. You can write separately also. Instead of writing c equal to plus plus of a, you can write say plus plus of a. In that case, plus plus of a means a equal to a plus 1. Let us try to differentiate or find the difference between these two cases. C equal to plus plus a means, so a value is incremented, and then you assign the value to c. Whereas here c equal to a plus plus means a value is assigned to c and then a value is incremented. So when you write like this, a equal to 5 and c equal to plus plus of a, that means a value is incremented, that is it becomes 6, and 6 is assigned to c. So a and c both get the value of 6. Whereas if you write like this, c equal to a plus plus, a value is assigned to c first, that means a value is currently 5, so it is assigned to c, so c gets the value of 5. After that a is incremented, so that means a gets the value of 6, whereas C gets the value of 5. So there is difference between this prefix and postfix of incrementation. Similarly, the decrementation operators. So note that point. Relational operators, these are the relational operators: less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, double equal to. Remember, it is double equal to. Double equal to is for comparison. Single equal to is for assignment. Double equal to is for comparison. And not equal to. This is not equal to. So the general format for using relational operators is operand 1, relational operator, operand 2. That means 3 less than 5. Is 3 less than 5? If it is true, then it results, then it returns true. So here you can see. So all the relational operators, expressions involving relational operators involve either true or false. Involve either true or false, depending on whether the actual expression is true or false. 3 less than 5 means, because 3 is less than 5, it will return true. 43.5 greater than 52.43. So because it is 43.5 is not greater than 52.43, so it returns false. Similarly, 10 equal to 10. That means whether value of 10 is equal to 10 will result in true. 10 not equal to 10 will result in false. Shortcut assignment operators. These are not any enhancements. They don't add any additional functionality, but the expressions can be simplified, or expressions can be written in a short form. That's why they are called as shortcut operators. Plus equal to, minus equal to, star equal to, etc. So they will be evaluated like this. C plus equal to B means it is equal to C equal to C plus B. C equal to C plus B. C equal to C plus B. So instead of writing like this, you can write like this. That's all. These are called as shortcut assignment operators. Logical operators. Logical operators. So whenever you have one expression which may result in true and false, another expression which may result in true and false, then you can use logical operators to check what happens if both are true, both are false, or one is true, another one is false. So they are written like this. Here you can see the logical operator. So in this case, if both these relational expression 1 and relational expression 2 are true, then the result of this entire thing is true. Otherwise it is false. Or means it will be false only if both are false. If both are false. Otherwise, if one is true or both are true, that means the result is true. So here it is negating. That means if the value is true, the value of negation of relational expression is false. If the value is this one is false, then negation of it is true. Bitwise operators, those which work at the level of bits. At the level of bits. Remember 5, 6, whatever it be, they will be finally converted into bits. So work at the level of the bits. Work at the level of the bits. So operate at the level of the bits, and then after operation you can retrieve the corresponding integer value or floating value. Okay. They work at the level of bits. Say 10101 or 11101. Both can be ANDed, OR, etc. They work at the level of bits. So 1 means it is true. 1001, 1 and 1 is true. 1 and 0, 0 and 1, 0 and 0 are nothing but false. So these are the bitwise operators. Bitwise operators. AND operator, OR operator, exclusive OR operator, exclusive OR operator, exclusive OR. You might have studied in computer organization. Otherwise, exclusive OR means, exclusive OR operation means if bits differ, the value is 1. If bits are same, the value is false. That means 10 or 01, both will result in 1. 11, exclusive OR of 11 is nothing but 0. Exclusive OR of 0 and 0 is 0. So whether the bits differ or not. If bits differ, the value is 2, the value is 1. otherwise the value is 0. Left shift operators, you move the bits left. Right shift operator, you move the bits right. So bitwise not, that means not of 1 is 0, not of 0 is 1. So we are not discussing in detail actually. We are not discussing in detail. So because this is a short course, this is a crash course. There are already YouTube videos in my YouTube channel. If you want the details, if you want detailed examples, you can refer to it. C has one special operator called as conditional operator, which is question mark colon, question mark colon. So it can be written like this. It can be written like this. So expression 1 question mark, expression 2 colon, expression 3. So in this case, what happens is expression 1 is evaluated false. Expression 1 is evaluated false. If the value of the expression 1 is true, then the value on the left hand side, gets the value of the expression 2. If the value of expression 1 is false, then the value on the left hand side gets the value of the expression 3. Here you can see the example. So if A is greater than B, then C gets the value of A. If A is greater than B is false, then C gets the value of B. Similarly, you have comma operator also, where using which you can separate the relational expressions. They are generally used in the loop. So this is the summary. So the precedence level and associativity of the operators. Okay, because suppose you have the expressions where there are more than two operands, two operators, then how to evaluate? How to evaluate? If you have different operators, if you have multiple operators within the same expression, then you have to evaluate those expressions using precedence level. If you have same operators but multiple times within an expression, then you have to use the associativity rule. For example, 3 plus 4 star 5. What is the value of it? Whether you perform 3 plus 4 first or 4 star 5 first. Okay, remember the value is different. Suppose if you perform 3 plus 4 and then multiply with 5, 3 plus 4 is 7, 7 5 is 35. Now other case, 3 plus 4 star 5, perform first 4 star 5, 4 star 5 is 20, 20 plus 3, 23. So the value differs. So whenever you have expressions with multiple operators, those expressions are to be evaluated using precedence rule. Precedence rule. If you have operators of the same precedence, then you have to use this associativity rule. So in most of the cases it will be left to right, except in few cases where it is right to left. Right to left. You have to remember these things. Okay, this is operators. Precedence of the operators, you can see here. So these are the other operators. In general, arithmetic operators come first. As a general rule, if you want to remember, arithmetic operators come first. And then relational operators, and then bitwise operators, and then logical operators. So that you can remember. So 1 is highest priority. That means plus plus will be evaluated first. So while writing the expressions, you should be careful. This is the precedence and associativity table. You have to remember. But if it is confusing, you can override it using the parentheses. So you use parentheses to combine. Suppose 3 plus 4 star 5. So if you see this table, star has higher precedence actually. Sorry. Here they both have the same star has higher precedence, whereas plus has lower precedence. Okay, this is indirection operator which is used along with the pointers, but star has higher precedence, plus has lower precedence. That means 3 plus 4 star 5 means 4 star 5 will be evaluated, that is 20 plus 3, that is 23. Now suppose you want to perform addition first and then multiply with 5, 3 plus 4, and then you want to multiply with 5. Then in that case, because by default star will be you performed first, if you want to override it, you can just enclose 3 plus 4 within the parenthesis. In that case, the one that is in the innermost parenthesis will be evaluated first. This is regarding the precedence of the operators. Here you can see some results, some of the examples. So this if you observe, now the star and slash have same precedence. So in that case, associativity comes into picture. So thank you very much for joining. So we discussed about operators, different kinds of operators, arithmetic operators, assignment operators, logical operators, bitwise operators, relational operators, and then we discussed about their precedence and associativity rule. Thank you.